I'm forced to make comedy.
Why?
When you make a comedy film, you're never respected as a good director. They look at you as a joker. This is nothing to do with Bhool Bhulaiyaa 2. Because Bhool Bhulaiyaa is, I just want to tell again that this is a fantasy, that's a psychological thriller.
You know, Paresh Rawal once said that the character of Babu Rao Apte, it's actually holding him.
If I narrate, tell a joke, nobody laughs. But I know how to bring it out on screen. Both the Akshayes are lucky for me.
Mohanlal or Akshay Kumar.
Some people use double language, vulgarness. Some people use buffoonery. But I don't use all these things. It's very difficult to perform humor. Govinda had that. Shah Rukh has that to some level.
What is the update on Hera Pheri 3? Hello everyone, I am your host Gayatri Nirmal, and today on the episode of Behind the Success, we have a celebrated filmmaker who has made India laugh for decades, and yet each time he returns on screen, the audience waits with the same excitement. Please welcome Mr. Priyadarshan. Firstly, welcome to Pink Villa, sir.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
How are you doing, sir?
So far, so good.
We're very excited to see you, and the fact that you've come up with Bhoot Bangla, the song released, and it's giving me the old Bhool Bhulaiyaa vibe with Akshay sir on it. So we're excited to see what's in store for it.
See, the biggest problem is expectation. That's something I really hate because every film is different. And you can't compare this because basically Bhoot Bangla and Bhool Bhulaiyaa is a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
And but Bhoot Bangla is a fantasy.
It's a fantasy.
But fantasy based on, okay, we have a lot of superstitions in our country.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when a cat is crossing,
We cannot go.
we cannot go. So then they believe in, a lot of people believe in ghosts. All this, they do a lot of rituals, including very bad things like
Black magic.
black magic in a belly, killing and giving sacrificing with blood with maybe a rooster or even sometimes they go and kill small children for that. So many, especially in villages, there's so much of belief about all these black magics and then when you come to quantum science and when you come to our Vedas and all, they say that you can send your soul to somebody else.
Yeah.
There's a very interesting thing I found is this century only they found out that there is a 9th planet. There is always only 8 planets.
Yeah.
20th century they found out there is a 9th planet. But we always called it Navagraha. We have 9 planets.
Navrasa,
That's Navagraha, so 9 planets. What yogis did, they say that they used to send their soul and in search of the knowledge and it comes back with the knowledge. So these are our beliefs. So one more thing is we have mythology, our own mythology. So there is folklore. So Bhoot Bangla is a mix of all these things.
Mix up all.
So, but we have given certain thing. The mostly is that in Bible and all they say teletransportation. You can send your soul to somebody else's body.
Correct.
So here also we say in South they say Kudu Vittu Kudu Maral. So many beliefs in Indian mythology and Indian folklore is the base of Bhoot Bangla.
So do you believe in ghosts?
I don't because I studied psychology. I graduated in psychology, so I don't think any psychologist believes in ghosts. But of course, I'm afraid of lizards and snakes, but nothing else I'm afraid of. But ghosts is a very interesting concept all over the world. They say that when somebody dies, and if that person dies in a death before his time, his soul will be in this world. So that's what we call ghosts.
Yeah.
See somebody do a ritual and send it back.
Yes. Like,
So this kind of beliefs are very strong in India.
yeah, very strong.
So I'm just using that and making a story, but it's laughable. This is what. But what is the interesting part is, I have made different kind of films. Like I have made films like Kanjivaram and Kalapati. These films are for national awards and all of it. But the most difficult is to make people laugh.
It's very difficult.
Very good. Especially you have to, I believe every man has a child in his heart.
Yes.
So we had to exploit that child and his sensibility also, and to make them laugh. What will you do to make them laugh? So some people use double language, some people use vulgarness, some people use buffoonery. But I don't use all these things because I want, maybe because of my conservatism, I want children should be able to see the film.
And that's very rare in today's time that, you know, a family can go together and
Go
watch
together and watch it without embarrassment.
Without
they should be. So I can guarantee to every parent in this country that I have always done films like that.
Of course, so we've grown up watching your films. We've seen them. The reason they're cult and legendary is because we sat with families and there are so many memories that we've made apart from just watching the films.
Yeah. So no, it's all as I told you. Even in Bhoot Bangla, I tried to maintain that. There's a lot to laugh and there's little to fear also. Then it's a fantasy. Just see, my whole idea of making Bhoot Bangla is to entertain people. I have no other intention behind it.
Yeah. So you said you are a psychology student. Is this from where you derived the idea of making a psychological thriller? You made Manuchitrathazu.
No, I was not. It was my guru Fazil, but I shot almost 30% of the film with him. Yeah.
And okay, I thought maybe you've done psychology. That's why you wanted to get.
No,
the
it's not because
psychological,
no, it's not because it was my this Fazil is a master. He's, you know that he is the father of Fazil. Okay, so Fazil is doing it. He wanted to release the film in a short time, so he asked me to work, and I shot with him. I shot about 35% of the film. That's all.
and it became a cult.
Cult film.
To an extent that it has been remade in all the languages I can remember, and it has created a legacy in the Hindi film industry as well, with Bhool Bhulaiyaa and Akshay Kumar in it.
Correct. That's it.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm expectations are high, but I'm expecting that I'll satisfy what they come to see.
Yeah.
One thing I'm very sure, the laughter is sure in the movie.
That's what I think it goes without saying. When you know that you have Akshay Kumar and Priyadarshan sir together, the laughter is going to like get double.
That's not that. It is fortunately Akshay has that body language which I understand, and that's why like Paresh, Rajpal, all of them, I really like the way they perform. When I ask them and what I expect from them, they are giving it to me. See, it's very difficult to perform humor, and because the humor has got a lot of timing.
Yes.
So it was certain people, Govinda had that.
Yes.
So Shah Rukh has that to some level. So it's a question of giving them situation. I give them situation and I tell them to perform on that situation. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. So we see that most of the actors that you take in your films, they're almost repeated.
Yeah.
So what is your idea behind casting actors?
So because I repeat them only in films which is called humor. See, otherwise I don't repeat them, because when it comes to humor, I am very, very much afraid that I can't find another actor who will be equally good to time with these people.
Correct.
So there is a kahavat in Malayalam which says, if you have enough butter, why you are going behind ghee? So you just eat it. So that is a kahavat in Malayalam. So same thing, because I have all these people and my job is very easy because I know how they will perform. Taking a newcomer, I have to make sure that, okay, so what I do is, it's like, no, I really like one actor, but I could never work with him. I used him in the initial films because he is another actor who can do humor very well. That's Amitabh Kapoor.
Amitabh Kapoor.
I saw him in Mr. India, then I started working few films with him. Then, see, these kind of actors are there. But we have to only choose them when it comes to humor.
Right, right. So, when it comes to humor, Paresh Rawal, Rajpal Yadav, Akshay Kumar, I mean, these actors are legendary. And there's a tuning also that has been sought. The tuning is set with you all. That also, I think, makes the job much easier.
Yeah, see, even I made Akshay Khanna. He's another brilliant actor
Another brilliant actor.
He can do humor, he can do serious roles. So in Halchal, Hangama, all these films, Akshay has done a fantastic job. Khanna also very. I think both the Akshays are lucky for me.
Both Akshays are lucky for you. So similarly, I think just the way Mohanlal and Mammootty are lucky in Kerala for you, I think here they are lucky for you.
Yes, that's true.
So with Mohanlal, you made so many films. We
47.
all are excited for the 100th film that you've been talking about for a really long time.
Yeah, because if you ask me frankly, I like to make serious films. I don't like to make comedy films. I'm forced to make comedy.
Why?
Because I think I have run out of my ideas. I have finished. So I just don't want to repeat what I did before. So I don't think I'll make one more comedy film. That's enough. Because I have another, again, see, certain films, like Katamita or Dhol. I love these two films I have made, but those films did not work in the theatre. But later, thanks to OTT and all those platforms, the films have really, people are enjoying the film today. So that is a big fear. When I made Dhol, I really thought that this film will do well. And now I'm very happy when I see Virat Kohli and all these people are telling before the match we watch Dhol to relieve ourselves. And they are telling the dialogues of Dhol to each other. So one good thing is humor always survives. I mean, it will stay there forever.
It has a longer
shelf life.
So similarly, sir, all your movies that you've made, the dialogues are written in such a way, they are all meme-worthy materials. And the dialogues are such that you and I or these people, any one of us can use them to converse in the general life.
Yeah, that is true, because what has happened is, if you ask me why, I learned, basically in my college life, I put it into a lot of it. I had some good friends like Mohanlal. They have a good sense of humor. Plus, I was so thankful to my dad that he has given me a lot of comics. So I used to watch and read all these Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse and all those things. And then I adapted the slapstick comedy from comics.
Okay.
I always tell my most favorite is Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, Lol and Hardy.
So, yeah. So, I take lot of, whenever I see Rajpal, I feel that he is Jerry.
And who's Tom?
And Tom keeps saying he is. But Jerry is always. And and slapstick situations, I actually use it from comics, basically, and cartoons. So, how well you can adapt it is a most important thing.
About Rajpal Yadav, he got a nice, lavish hairstyle done. He came on this set and you asked him to cut it out.
Yeah.
So which film was that? Chuppi Chuppi only?
No, that is in Malayalam Weekly. He has got a hair like this. So I told him to cut it off, and then he said, there is a wake-up man, can I take that style? I said, you take it, because he's a villager. But his haircut was very modern. So I told him to change it, correct? I remember that. See, there are certain things happen like that. I was, not recently, I saw the interview of Tabu in Virasat. It is true. 2 days I told her to make it oily, like your hair now.
Yeah.
So, and she didn't. She is slightly putting some, one day I took a bottle of oil and poured it on her head. She just said it, I forgot. She only mentioned it to me now. So then, next day onwards, I said, now till the film gets over, you just have a plain bath, don't put shampoo.
Yeah.
So it worked in the full film.
She had that tight bun, the pulled hair look.
Oily hair. Yeah, because the village feel has worked out well. So all these things happens. Nothing is done purposely.
The Virasat, Gardish, Muskurahat, all these were your initial films.
Exactly. But Hera Pheri changed my till that time, Rasas and Gardish were serious films. But Gardish, after Hera Pheri, everybody wants me to make only comedies. So I got stuck. No more comedy in my life.
Are you a comical person in real life?
No, never. Because people always say that you look too serious, and I said, I can't make a face like Johnny and all those things, but I'm very bad in narrating humor also. If I narrate, tell a joke, nobody laughs.
Okay.
Because I really don't know, but I know how to bring it out on screen. Thank God that is saying me.
That's saved, I think, millions of people. We've watched, like, whenever you get stressed or you are having a bad day, what to do, just put halchal, just put hangama. And, you've given, these are gifts that you've given to us.
That is, thanks a lot for saying that. It's a social, what do you call it? They say making people laugh, You're basically doing a social service.
Yeah.
I had a very, very nice experience. I was in the airport one day, and there's a teenage girl came and called me, can you talk to my grandmother? So I went there, and she said, I never thought that I'll be able to meet you. And she said, my parents both died in an accident, and after that, she never smiled and she was in a depression. After seeing your films only, she started laughing. So I thought it's a very, very big social justice I have done. That is a service.
For a filmmaker, there is nothing more rewarding than this.
That's true. You're right. Yeah.
So what does success look to you like? Because you've been awarded with a Padma Shri Award, which is one of the highest,
Yeah, that I tell you, very interesting. When I got the Padma Shri Award, they asked me, don't you think it is the biggest achievement I ever had? I said, no. The biggest achievement was getting Salman and Govinda at 5 o'clock and shoot. I did it.
Yes, you mentioned this earlier.
Nobody else has ever done it. So, but of course, I really, I never thought, because I have done about 32 films in Hindi now. I think after David, I have done the maximum number of Hindi films, but how it happened and all, I'm not sure. I have a permanent philosophy in my life that if you ever want to make God laugh, tell your plans to him. Yeah. So I never planned anything, everything happened. That's the truth. Even my films, when I look back at certain films, I think, how did I think like that? I have no idea. Desperation works.
Desperation works. You also mentioned in one of the earlier Pinkula interviews only that as a person, you're very insecure. You don't really enjoy your success. Why?
No, you know what happens? Now, I'm very insecure about Bhoot Bangla, because I don't know how. See, it is not me. I never say that my films are great. Why I'm telling you, those films are good only if these people accept it. So the moment they accept it, I'm happy, okay. Success has come. Now what will I do next? That tension again comes. So I don't enjoy the success of this. So when you make 98 films, you know that in 40 years, how many, one failure comes, the tension, okay, this film flopped, that next film I want to make it a hit. So again, insecurity starts. So this is something I never enjoyed any of my hits.
But we all say we should enjoy the present, we should be in the present.
Yeah, then don't make this many films. Just enjoy a success of a film and relax for some time. Then start your. No, but I'm very impatient about it. So
you're impatient about it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a very impatient person when I shoot. I don't like to drag the time, everything. So generally, I finish a film in 50 days normally.
Wow.
So because in Malayalam films, that is come from Malayalam. When you make Malayalam films, we have very, very small budgets. So we believe more in content than in say. So there we don't have time. We have to churn out the film as quick as possible. So maybe that habit has come later in Hindi films also. Okay, you have to work faster.
But I would like to give you the credit of this, sir, that even before the age of digital era, you were the one who actually put the Malayalam cinema to the forefront. Like majority of those films, you've introduced them to the Northern Belt.
That's true. Because when I started Malayalam cinema, it was a bad name for Malayalam cinema. There was a period They used to say they make soft porn films and all these names were there. But later, thanks to the two actors, Mammootty and Mohanlal, they changed the fate of, they completely changed the face of Malayalam cinema. Both are brilliant actors.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. Like, I watched Brahma Yugam and I was like, wow.
But that's it. They're coming out with, the youngsters are coming out with very, very, very good films. But it doesn't have big canvas. But the content is good.
But we saw Loka. I saw Loka here. It was mind blowing. I was like, what a fantasy world Dulquer has created
And they made the film in 30 crore.
in 30 crore.
Yeah. Right. For that, it was a huge thing. See, that's what I said. When you don't have money, you make better films.
And the quality is so good.
Exactly.
Be it in terms of VFX, and it was highly VFX driven.
Driven.
But the quality is so good.
That's true. You're right.
We have your daughter in that film, Kalyani Priyadarshan.
Yeah, of course. I never discuss any of my films with her. She never discuss any of her film with me because she belongs to this era. And they have their own way of cinema. And I come from my old school, but everything we discuss, we never discuss about cinema.
Not at all.
Not at all. We never discuss cinema.
Okay, let me ask you. As a father, how do you see Loka? And as a filmmaker, how did you see Loka?
See, both the ways I like it. See, as a father, I'm very proud. She has done a wonderful job. See, the basic thing is I never thought that she'll ever face camera because she never liked to come to film sets when she was young. Then she was an architect student. She was trying to become an architect. All of a sudden, I think Nagarjun called her one day and said that, I said, she can't act. So she asked me, why can't I try it?
Huh.
I have nothing to lose. I'll go back to my architecture. So that's how it happened. So after that, I never asked what she's doing. And she couldn't speak the language of Malayalam because she never lived in Kerala. But all these things she learned. I think this is it's not because of my daughter. I think all these young kids today, they have, when they want to achieve something, they go all the way to achieve it.
Yeah, they have that drive.
Yeah, that is it. Otherwise, for me, she's only my daughter. I'm very happy that she's doing a good job. Talking about Loka, I really appreciate each and every cinematographer, the director. They have found something like Avengers. They made a new Avengers, but believable to the Indian audience.
Yes.
Correct. That is something fantastic they have done.
And second part is also going to come.
Yeah.
Tovino in it.
There are four parts.
4 parts. Yeah, do you watch most of Kalyani's films?
Yeah, after it releases, if somebody talks good about it. Otherwise, I don't watch.
You don't go for the premieres and all?
No, I have better jobs to do.
What difference do you see as a filmmaker who has seen so many years in this industry, in the movies made earlier and in the movies made now in the digital era?
Two things I want to tell. If any of you or any of you are planning to make films, see, the basic thing is first put a ring and jump. Then you can remove the ring so that you can jump proper. Here, what is happening is I am seeing the difference is that we all we followed a school of thought, school of filmmaking, technically also. Now, what's happening now with majority, I'm not telling all of them, almost I get to say about 80% of the young filmmakers are it's not film shooting, they're just covering and giving it to the editors, then the editor makes the film, not the director. So you can see a lot of issues and the actors, many of the old actors, we are fed up, we get exhaust working with them because everything is taken from everywhere and we don't have a consistency of performing. So this is one thing. Then what's happened is in our period, it was very difficult to go behind the camera. Today, all of them got one with them. So now to go there was a huge struggle. Today, it is easy because during my time, it is electrical and analog. Today, it has become electronic and digital. So there's a lot of changes happen. Only thing I think I survived is because I was trying to update myself all the time. Of course, because I have my own studio and everything. Because I never liked to do anything else in my life. So I just kept on, I mean, I was thinking that how far I can survive in this news generation. They're pushing me, I'm trying to hold there. But I mean, their cinema is different, my cinema is different. But I'm very happy that still my films are accepted.
They're accepted
That is very important.
across people of all age groups.
Yeah, that is very important. That's why I said I'm trying to exploit that child of everybody.
Yeah. And very few people actually can do it the way you do it.
I mean, I don't say that because I'm just doing it, and when you say, I'm happy about it. That's it.
Yeah. So with Akshay Kumar's, this is your eighth or ninth film? Ninth film with him. How is it working with him? I know it's a very cliche question, but the fact that this Jodi has been created.
I tell you, there are two people who trust me completely. That is, completely. They don't even ask me what I'm doing. That is, one is Mohanlal and one is, with Mohanlal I made about 44 or 46 films. With Akshay about 9 films. But they just, okay, what is the story, sir? I said, roughly this. To Mohanlal, even that I don't tell. Roughly this is the idea. Okay, sir, when is the date? I'm coming there. He comes because he trusts me completely that I will churn out something good. So far it has happened. So what I am telling you is, when an actor believes you so blindly, I have a commitment to that. I have a huge responsibility. So I work hard. So basically, if you ask me, these two people's attitude made me work more harder on the films which I do with them. That's it.
Yeah. So when it comes to people, Akshay, of course, is doing a film. I remember you said in one of the Pinkula interviews only that Haiwan, when you were making, there was this one role that you went to a lot of actors, but they all refused. But Akshay volunteered to do that role.
Exactly, they trust on me.
But was it, why were other people not taking it?
It's a kind of a negative role, even though it is positiveness. Why the others are becoming insecure? So, believing me, okay, he has a belief that I won't pull him into a role which will ridicule him. So he accepted, that's it. He didn't even ask me what is it. Okay, I'll do it. That's it.
So what's the update on Haiwan? Like, when are we going to see?
After 90 days of, I was saying, that's the first film I was working with Saif. 90 days of the release of Bhoot Bangla, Haiwan will come. And the saddest part when I think about that is I shot the last shot of Asrani sir.
Yeah.
Before his death. Last shot I shot, and he said, I'll come, and it was a small dubbing. He said, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm so tired now. 2 days later, I heard the lead. That's it.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
But that film is also going to be very classic, remembered for this reason also. That
See, that's there is, of course, every film, even Haiwan, there is humor. But Haiwan is my first thriller.
First thriller.
First thriller I have made. Yeah.
I would also want to know about Bhoot Bangla, the song that is out. Ramji Bhala Karenge. It is giving the Hari Ram, Hari Krishna, Hari Ram.
That is the whole idea, exactly.
That was intentional.
Because the two films have similarities as horror films. Though both the films are completely different, but still that kind of a genre this is also made. So definitely to hype it and make people get into the mood of the film, we wanted a song. So that's why this song
People have loved the song, and what I have done is I have picked up a few of the comments from the YouTube.
Yeah.
And I would love to have your reactions to it. So, the first one is, ये entry नहीं, warning है, Akshay Kumar is back in full power.
Could be, because he's very energetic. Because whenever I see, for example, I can say another film where he was so energetic was Garam Masala.
Garam Masala.
He's put all his energy into that. He has done the same thing in this film also.
Second, this is the actual Bhool Bhulaiyaa 2 for us. The OGs are back. Aki Bhaiya plus Priyadarshan.
No, I don't want to take any credit of it. The thing is, this is nothing to do with Bhool Bhulaiyaa 2. Because Bhool Bhulaiyaa is, I just want to tell again that this is a fantasy, that's a psychological thriller. That you have to see it. But if you go for entertainment, you may get the same feel.
Next, Bollywood will finally get the comedy that was missing for so long.
That's left to the people who wrote it.
Sab Haath Jodo, greatest of all time. Like, everyone fold your hands and bow down to them. The greatest of all time are coming here.
See, this is what I said. I've done my job. Now, how the film is accepted is, I'm just waiting to see. That's the truth. I don't want to say more about my creation.
So this style of comedy has actually been missing, and there's so much variation, so many variations in the song itself that people actually are looking forward to what more is going to be in the film. And in terms of dialogues, like we were discussing, that it's a culture that everyone can converse in their regular day-to-day life with those dialogues that you all have given. Neeraj Vora was one of the finest dialogue writers that we had, and he has written dialogues for most of your films.
No, he wrote only two films.
Two
I mean, Hera Pheri, then he wrote Hangama. That is it. After that, then Malayalam Weekly, Bhool Bhulaiyaa, Dhol, all are written by Manisha Kode. Neeraj wrote about 4 films after that. I did because by the time he became a director. So
He also did the screenplay for Bhagam Bhaag.
yeah, I think Dedanathan was also Jay. It was not Neeraj. I think Bhagam Bhaag he did the
Bhagam Bhaag,
screenplay. Yeah.
So about Bhagam Bhaag also, there's this news that Govinda's role is going to go to Manoj
I have
Bajpayee.
nothing. I have no idea about what they are doing. Anyway, I am basically not interested in doing a sequel. Because according to me, one film is done means, okay, that film is over. Now all my sequels are done by other people.
Yeah.
So maybe I may do a sequel, which I have not made up my mind, which if I get something better than which is there in the original. So I don't want to expose the name of the film now.
So, little hint.
No, nothing. Okay. So I may. I'm not sure. If I find an interesting script, that's it.
So you'd mentioned that sequels these days are just all about businesses. I mean,
Exactly, that is it. See, for example, even when I made this film, because it was my original film called Minarab, when I made it into in Hindi, they said, of course, those is the COVID days and film is not coming to a theatre. They said, we want to call it Halchal 2, Hangama 2, but it has nothing to do with Hangama. They just wanted to use the title.
in Tamil cinema and other languages, I'm talking about scene to scene, dialogue to dialogue, everything is replicated when it comes to remakes. But with you, we've seen that when you remake a film in a different language, you adapt to the audiences of that particular.
You're right, you're absolutely right. Because most of the remakes I have seen looks like a South film. This is the first thing I couldn't digest from the day I was watching films.
And maybe that's the reason these movies found an audience here.
So whenever I make a remake, I don't make it exactly the same way. I just take the soul, I rewrite the. See, if you see the original of Hera Pheri and what is that is called Ramji Rao speaking, and you see the Hera Pheri. So I have done on my screenplay. I have added few things, but almost 80% is the same film.
Yeah.
But you just do certain things to make it look like, okay, when these people watch the film, no, they should not feel that, okay, we are watching a South film.
Yeah.
That feeling should not happen. So I try to do how to adapt the culture of the northern part of India or central part of India and make it look like I'll try my best to make it look like it's their film, not a South Indian film.
Movies are going pan-India. So we are with OTT coming in, and even in the big screens, we have subtitles to the original language, and everyone watches the movie. I think most of them watched in the original language and follow the subtitle. Do you think this will affect the remakes in any way?
No, there's no remakes today. Remakes, I mean, maybe people are doing remakes which is before the OTT era. Maybe people are. I don't think that if you ever make a remake of a film which is releasing now, it's not going to work, because the reason is people have already seen the original in its real glory. So the remakes, I don't think that remakes will ever work.
Sir, if I don't ask this question, your fans will kill me, which is, what is the update on Hera Pheri 3?
It is not decided. There are a lot of legal issues on that film. Once those things are sorted, only we can start the film. That's it.
But do you feel we'll get to see that next year?
I myself don't know. I am in the same condition as you. Yeah.
You know, Paresh Rawal once said that the character of Baburao Apte, it's actually holding him. So what do you have to say about it?
See, when I was making the film, first thing I called Paresh and asked, this is a role, you want to do it? He jumped for it. I said, you are the hero of the film. Real hero is you.
Yeah.
They are the supporting character. So he said, I'll put my heart and soul, because he has always been a villain before that.
Yes.
So then he has done it. Now he earned it. Now he can decide where to take it.
Okay. You also wanted to make a film with Amitabh Bachchan. You had
Always.
mentioned that.
That is the only thing left in the bucket list.
We've not come up
I've
with
shot a lot of work with Amilji, like, what is it? Phaka Pen, Kaun Banega Karorpati Promotions, Red and Taylor. So many work I have done with him, but I have never made a film.
Amitabh ji.
See, originally I was supposed to make the Hangama with Amilji.
Yeah.
But then by the time he was little ill, so we were sure that if he won't be able to do it, then came Paresh Rawal.
Yeah. So, I also want to mention that Amit ji's comedy is one thing that I think we should have tapped more into
I
that.
love his humor because he has got a straight face humor.
Yeah.
He doesn't, I mean, it's a very difficult one to do, with a straight face and very sarcastic sometimes, and he can really make you laugh, because I think he's the first Indian actor who could do humor and serious and angry young man could do and make people laugh. It's a huge range there. I don't think there's anybody, because I'm a big Amitabh Bachchan fan from I've fallen down from height to buy tickets and all those things.
You jumped?
To get tickets. I still remember the film's name was Asauti. I broke my hand. I tried to get the tickets. Oh, so those days. Yes, I broke my finger here. So, but I'm still a huge fan of Amitabh Bachchan.
I really hope, and I think we all wish to see you direct Amitabh sir very soon.
In a film.
In a film, yes, in a film.
I wish, your tongue is gold and it'll happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
How differently are we going to see Akshay in this?
See, the thing is, it is true that when I saw the film, it is a visually good film, and I myself was, maybe because he was very, very positive about it, he looks very young also. Now in this film, of course, there is an older character also in the film, but I think what you expect from Akshay, he has delivered in the film. That's my. But there is a lot of surprise in the movie.
Okay. Also, your films mostly have wide shots, and you can also see the chaos that's happening behind. So, is this intentional? What is the
No.
thought
I like
behind
to.
this?
It's again. I like to shoot. I love the wide lenses, and there are two gurus who taught me how to use wide. One is Ramesh Sippy, and one is David Lean. Both of them, I love their films, and I have adapted a lot of their shots also in my films, because they are. I mean, you have. I've never learned cinema in a school, so I learned cinema with gurus who impressed me. The masters who have impressed me, they are their teachers. And I have to tell that especially in Kalapani and all those movies, I used a lot of wide lenses, and I to shoot. See, I basically like to shoot serious films. I don't like to shoot comedy films. But I have no option, so I'm doing it. But when I shoot serious film, there's a big issue. What is the problem is, I have to tell all of you that, because when you make a comedy film, you are never respected as a good director. You can laugh. That is all. But when you make a serious film, in the film fraternity, there is a respect. So that is something very, painful to me. Why a comedy filmmaker is never accepted as a good filmmaker, where you make serious films. So I love making films like Kanjivaram and Kalapani because there I'll be accepted more as a director by the film fraternity.
So, but why do you think this demarcation is there?
It is there. It's there from those days. Even in internationally, this issue is there. No. Comedy is, they look at you as a joker when you make comedy films. But when you, otherwise that's why you never find any comedy films winning, Oscar. So they treat you in a different way, which is very sad, but that's the reality. So what I say is I make films for people who likes to watch little bit of keeping the brain at home and coming and watching the film. I like them to do that in my films because I make it for them to enjoy. So when I want to make something for myself, I make films like that. This is the difference I do.
But does that or did that ever shatter your confidence or
No,
self-belief because of this perception?
No, it's never. See, it is like, even reviews and criticism never affect you. After doing 98 films in 42 years, criticisms and reviews have no impact on me. I don't care because how long you will go through it. Okay, you do it, I'm doing my job, you do your job.
Yeah.
That's it.
There was this film that you did, Chithram. It
Yeah.
ran for 366 days.
Yeah, it ran one day more than Chota Chada. That is what our intention was. Yeah, 366.
Do you think in today's time we can have a movie that can run for this long?
No, it is like Dilwale. That film was like Dilwale. It kept on running for 1 year it was a record. That record is never broken in South India. 366 days, regular shows in theatres. So now I don't think such things is not possible. Because today what is happening is a film's life is only a week where all the money comes. Those days, see, when we released films like Chithram, there was hardly 60 theatres. Here today it is 600 to 6,000 theatres. So naturally the money, it won't run. Long run films are not there. But the collection wise, they make more money now within short time. That's the business today.
So I would like to play a quick game with you, which is related to filmmaking. So it's this or that. So
I'm so bad at these kind of things. Anyway, let me see what it is.
You'll do it well, sir.
Yeah.
So this or that. Perfection in script or spontaneous magic on set?
Perfection in script.
Real locations or grand sets?
Real locations.
Morning shoots or night shoots?
Early morning and late nights.
Okay.
No, late evenings.
Late evenings. Working with veterans or launching new talent?
Loving veterans because I know how good they are. So my mistakes they will cover.
So sweet. Big ensemble cast or one strong protagonist?
Yeah, one strong protagonist.
This one is tricky. Mohanlal or Akshay Kumar?
Mohan Kumar.
Good one. So, classic comedy or thriller drama?
Thriller drama.
Remakes or original scripts?
Prefer original scripts.
Film cameras or digital cameras?
Film cameras.
Making the audience laugh or making the audience cry?
Making the audience laugh.
One perfect shot or one perfect joke?
One perfect shot.
Editing room control or freedom on set?
Freedom on set.
This we know, but I'll ask. Slapstick comedy or situational comedy?
Situational comedy.
That's it.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much. And now I leave the floor open to your fans who've been waiting. Sure. Let's begin. Please introduce yourself and then ask a question.
Okay. Hello, sir. I'm Shreyan Sarvi. So, I am an actor. So, as an actor, I would like to ask you a question that the characters in your film, like how do you bring out that specific character from that actor? Like when that same actor works in some other comedy film, they make us laugh. But in your films, that character, it's really relatable to us. That's some nuance, something is there.
Yeah,
So how do you-
basically I tell actors to behave, not to act. because they are behaving according to situations. So otherwise, they are forced to act where there is nothing, and they are forced to bring humor from the air. Only in, I mean, making faces and all those things. When you give them movements and when you give them the proper situation, they behave on the situation. They don't act in the situation. So that time you feel the actor being more real. It is not the problem of the actor how good he is or bad. It's a problem of the director how they are. He is making them utilize.
Very good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Tane, and I was eagerly waiting for this question for someone to ask you for this, and it was from few years, which is regarding to the film Billu, and from 2009. You were the when we see the last scene where the finally Irfan Khan, who is Billu, gets to know that Sahil Khan, who's the superstar, is he also remembers that they both are friends. So the Irfan Khan doesn't respond anything. It doesn't express anything. It just turns around and goes back to his way to his home. But we did not get it actually what happened on that scene. Why he couldn't wait and just went towards the subject?
Basically, the whole character, see, this is one of the most tear-jerking situations
Yes,
in Indian cinema, I should say that.
yes.
I made only one mistake in that film. I put it so many songs. I should not have done so many songs so that the screenplay became a little loose. But this reason is simple. He's a complex person. We have shown always, but he has a good heart, and he went through hell because of the name. His family, his children, everybody went through hell in the film. So, he never wanted to take the credit of how he helped a friend. He just wanted to move away because he's so happy that my friend has made something big. I don't want any benefit out of it. This is the attitude of a character, but the people around him only created all the situation, and that became it insulted him as his personality. That's the way I looked at it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for that. And there's one more question regarding the same film where the first time that you were worked with Shah Rukh Khan, and it's the first film where he was shown as a superstar in 2009. And after that, there came some more films where he was shown as a superstar. So how tough was it for you to bring that stardom of his and his showcasing that power of his as a star in the film?
No, you don't have to do, when you say Shah Rukh Khan as a star, you just don't have to do anything. Just say Shah Rukh Khan is a star. Nobody can question that.
Absolutely.
He is a star. So you don't have to do anything in the script to say that this guy, we just aged as Shah Rukh Khan, but he is Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah.
Hello, sir. My name is Neha. I'm also an aspiring to be an actress, and I'm a huge fan. So it's an honor to be sitting in front of you. My question to you is that a lot of your humor is derived on situational comedy, composing of different chaos. So how much of that is on paper, and how much of that is like improvised? Because every small dialogue becomes iconic now.
No, I tell you the truth. I'm very tensed when I shoot a slapstick sequence, and you believe it or not, every sequence come to me on the spot. I never plan it because I can't plan, because my adrenal gland works at time to see that how would I do it? How would I? So I look around and see something what I can put it in between and all. So I never plan my that chaos at the end and slapstick sequences. I never plan it in my mind till I go to the spot.
Wow.
Because that is somewhere God has given me that.
And similarly, I think Akshay Kumar also improvises on his dialogues on the sets there, like the Rupa Naha Liya.
See, I tell you, most of the scenes what you are seeing is it's all written in the paper. And I never ask even to any actors, I don't allow them to change the basic dialogues, because if one changes the next person, the counter dialogue will get affected.
Yeah.
It becomes buffoonery. So I will never allow what is written, but they can tell it in their own way. But what you see in the film is already made. I mean, it's always written.
So that Rupa Naha Liya was also there in the script.
No, actually, it was not till the take he never said that. I was sending that girl because she was a background girl, and he just said that.
Wow. Amazing. So just one question more. So your music is iconic. I mean, is there any process of you selecting the music because it's so relevant and soul touching?
It is not that, because I believe in melodies. I somehow don't like noisy music from my childhood, because I worked with people like Ilayaraja, Rahman, and Johnson, and all those great people. Kirwani, that is, what do you call it? His name is Marathakamani. Now he's Kirwani, who got the Oscar. So I worked with all these people, and I worked with R.D. Burman. His last film was done by me. Now working with Preetham and Anu Malik. What I only look at is, I just want to hear the melody of the song. I'm not bothered about anything else.
Great.
Namaskaram, sir. This is Avish Shetty. I am an actor.
Yeah.
So I have a question. If you ever cast Kartik Aaryan in your upcoming films in nearest future?
No, I have never thought about casting any actors like that, because every time I have a problem that when I finish the script, I think who is right for that. Definitely, I was thinking of making a film with Varun always, because he has got a good sense of humor timing. So I understood your question, but I have not planned any film with him.
Sir, a cinematic version, one and only one, Priyadarshan.
Oh, no. Many are there. I'm one among lot. That is it.
Hello sir, my name is Zakir Ansari. I want to ask, you are working with Ektaa ma'am. So can you tell us how is the experience working with her?
Oh, that is one thing I just have to tell you. When I went to do the film with Ektaa, a lot of people told me she's a difficult woman to work with. But I never found that. I think the whole thing, maybe I'm lucky. I found, till today, I have to tell this to you, the first producer in my life who never asked me, what are you doing? And given me the complete liberty to make the film. First producer in 98 films I've made. Every producer asks, okay, can we do this? And I was quite shocked when people said that it's difficult to work with her, but it is an absolute truth that I found it so easy to work.
Thank you sir.
Thank you so much, sir. And we really wish that Bhoot Bangla creates the same magic that we've seen all this while.
It's left to all these people, not to me.